I'm at the Spring Hill Suites. I made it here. I've never seen a room set up this way. You walk in and you have, this is Spring Hill Suite, so it's going to be like a suite. I like this property, so I chose this one. It was only $140, includes breakfast, has a shuttle, airport shuttle, and I get a view of the runway. And then I got my little cooking area here where I can make my porridge, and I could maybe edit, I don't know. But this room's really nice right here. However, this is where it gets kind of weird. We got a TV in the bathroom with the two beds. It's kind of different. I must say, I'm not used to the dividing being, like the bathroom and the TV. I'm not complaining because it's big, so. But it's just kind of interesting. There's your bathroom and there's the TV. So this is the most unique Spring Hill Suites floor plan I've ever seen. So yeah, and over through here is, oh hey Benny, and hey Lucifer, hello guys, hey Ola from Miami. It's been a long time, Benny. Yes, indeed. Benny, I'm not near you anymore. I'm on the East Coast. Yeah, so I chose the runway side. On the other side of the hotel is a beautiful lagoon. I said, no, I want to see the airplanes. I don't want to see lagoons. I want to see airplanes. Because I've learned my label I'm an aviation geek, literally. Let's see. HR Haryana. Hello, baby. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Tom, there's Tom. Glad you had a safe trip. Hey, I'm 4 hours closer to your time zone now in the UK, Tom. I'm on East Coast time. It is 6:40 p.m. here in Miami, Florida. Yeah, it only took 15 hours to get here. We did have some delays. Our flight actually is kind of cool. Okay, so the airplane I came to Miami on, it came in from Kona, Hawaii, from the Big Island, and then it landed in Seattle, and then it picked us up and brought us to Miami. So it's kind of cool how both Alaska and Hawaii kind of got in this mix. So yeah, the flight, oh my gosh, I got some video, you guys. Let's see, oh, nearly midnight here. Yes, Tom, it's so nice. I'm closer to your time zone. Let's see, in Alaska, that means it is 2 something p.m. Yeah, I had some interesting people on the flight going from Seattle to Miami, and I was in stealth mode recording them. Yeah, I'm gonna slice up some videos there. Because this guy was bizarre. He was trying to steal my seat because I had, a good seat. I had the exit row, and he wanted it because he was like 18 feet tall. But I gotta get my porridge going. You know what I forgot to pack? I forgot to pack my little itty bitty tripod. Mr. Haryana. You know, I could do. Oh, I don't have my mic all charged up yet. I'm a hot mess, aren't I? Smash that like Abby Fresh. Yes. Yeah, no cursing here. It's 5:11 in India. Oh, we got India in the house. You know, I should have thought ahead about putting a microphone on so that I could walk around and make this porridge and yap away. Because, yeah, I've had some good food. Mostly what I need is sleep. I did find, because last night was an overnight flight. I left Alaska at 10 p.m. and got here 15 hours later. So I tried to sleep on the airplane, but it was kind of hard. Oh, I don't speak that language. I'm sorry, Mr. Harry, Anna, and Mike. Hello. Benny, money sign is there? Yes, Benny, it is. It's all fixed. My husband helped me fix it. We had to go through the 32-day wait time to change the account to this account. So, yay! I'm so glad that's fixed because now I can track things better on one of my algorithm thingy bingies. You flew towards the future time-wise. Yep. Because in Alaska, we're towards the international date line divides us from Siberia, Russia. So we're right on the end of the time zone when I'm in Alaska. That's a weird question, Mike. I'm a grandma. I'm like 57 years old. Okay, I've got to get my audio bag out because I should have thought ahead. Yeah, she already has kids, Benny says. Indeed, that I do. Okay, if I can get a mic, I can put this silly camera down and get the tablet out and start making my porridge and get out my kettle. I brought my collapsible kettle. There it is. I got my kettle. I'm gonna make my porridge. I got a bowl. I got my dinner. I'm gonna have pho noodles, because this is a 24-hour turnaround here. So I'm gonna prop this up. I can't believe I forgot my tripod. Silly dilly me. So I'm just gonna prop it like that. There. Now I can get hands free and get my audio bag out. And I still have to go through how I travel. I don't carry a lot of clothes. Clothes are not important. The most important thing is medication. That's top priority. I cannot travel without my medication because then I will die. I have to have anti-rejection drugs for the rest of my life. And it's very crucial that I don't travel with just a little bit. I travel with a lot in case something happens, like, the pandemic or fires or, getting stranded somewhere. So I have a month's worth of anti-rejection drugs that I must travel with at all times. Uh, and then my weekly stuff. And the other thing that's important when I travel is right now having food that I can eat that's not going to hurt. So I did bring some porridge, cream of wheat packets, bowl, my kettle. Tomorrow night, I'm spending it in the airport at SeaTac in Seattle. My layover is overnight tomorrow night, so it's a total of 3 nights for this trip, for this mile run, because this is a mile run. This is for me to get started on my elite status for this year's qualifications. I did get upgraded to first class in the first flight, but the other 2 flights were just way too full to where I didn't even have a chance at it. I almost upgraded by paying $200 for first class. And I thought, no, I'm trying to spend this year making almost every penny count to show you guys how I do this, where I do all these travel hacks. So, and then I can, talk to you about the areas you're at, what type of thing you should get involved with, which with SkyTeam or what's it, SkyTeam and Star Alliance in One World. And I chose One World because that works best for me with where I'm at with Hawaii and Alaska. So, um, let's see. People on the East Coast and the UK have um, different stuff available. Okay, where's my audio bag? I'm starting to panic a little bit. Audio bag. Okay, let's see about getting a microphone on me, and hopefully it's charged. Um, I like to travel light. I actually checked my suitcase. I gate checked it when I was in Anchorage because they were looking for volunteers, and I wish I hadn't, because I don't like waiting for baggage. Well, I should read the comments too. Comments are coming in, and I'm just like, blah, 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 not even looking. I'm so sorry. Um, oh, audio's good. Oh, I know what I was gonna do because it's so hard to read on there. See, now I can get it like when I was on the bicicleta. Oh man, when I got here, it's got a different vibe here. With the music playing on the shuttle van, it was like it was fun. I loved it. Okay, I wanted to start talking Spanish to the shuttle driver because I don't think he spoke much English, and I almost started to because my mind slips into Spanish. That's the one language I know the most of, is Spanish. So I know a lot of words, so that's really helpful. Okay, let's try this out and see if it works. Okay, so stand by while we get set up. I'm gonna see if this works, if it's okay, audio should be working. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about that. And then I can start making my porridge. I have to talk about these medications they have me on. They make me kind of feel wonky, like jittery, and it's prednisone. It's a steroid, and they put me on a high dose to make the Crohn's disease flare calm down. Okay, now it's like the old days. I get my tablet out and I can read it, and it's not freezing cold outside. Okay, let's get to reading comments a little bit easier. Oh, no connection. That's right. I have to connect. Oh, it's on airplane mode. That's why. Okay. Because I was watching movies on the airplane. Okay, 1 second, and then I'll get my kettle going. I'm excited about the kettle. Okay, Wi-Fi, join as a guest, airplane mode off. Okay, network secure. Okay, connect now. Let's get all situated. Okay, now I don't have to squint to look at the comments there. Connected to the internet. Complimentary internet connection. Sign in or join now. It's free. I thought I just did. Done. Okay. Now it's gonna. Nope. It says. There we go. Okay. Yay! It worked. Excited. Okay. And live. Okay. Come on. Hate when it does this to me. Well, let me play it. Sorry about this. Trying to silly dilly thing. Okay. Stand by. There, got it. Yes. Okay. Finally. Yay. It's like the old days. Okay, now I can read it easier. All right. Money sign, Benny, share his kids. I use good, Tom, Lucifer, Ket El, so British. Kettle. Yeah, kettle. Got my kettle. Got my collapsible kettle. I'm right proper British. I'm just a little bit British. My son is British American. Patrick, his dad's from London. New Bonnet. And so he's going to go get his British passport now that he's 18. He's going to go get that going probably this year or next year. I told him best for him to wait until he's 18 to do it himself. Let's see. Now, how was the trip, Benny? It was great from Fairbanks to Anchorage to Seattle, but Seattle to Miami, I got situated with some really weird people that were trying to take my seat. I managed to overpower these weird people and claim my seat. I decided to get on the airplane last because everybody, how everybody pushes in at boarding. And I was like, I get to board ahead of everybody, the group A, because I have elite status. But I thought, I'm aisle row, exit row. I have no suitcase to put overhead. I just, my backpack to put under the seat. I can get on last. I can just sit down and watch all these goats, all these lambs in big groups trying to push in to get on their boarding. So when I got on the airplane, this big tall guy, he was really weird. He was standing in my seat like he was guarding it, and I got to the seat and I said, I'm right here. And he was, he just kind of looked around me to ignore me. I said, you're standing in my seat. And then he just kind of stood and tried to push me forward. And I was like, don't touch me. And I just stood and made him back up. And as he backed up so I could get into my seat, what he did was he started touching me as I sat down. I went, ugh. And he was really creepy. And the woman he was traveling with was sitting in front of me, and he was sitting an aisle up. Also they were on the aisles, the next row up. And they had already put their suitcases above where I sit. He was so set and determined to push me out of that seat. I'm like, no, I got to take that seat because I have elite status. You have the crap seat, and I know you have the crap seat, so now go sit in it. But the whole flight, you know how people get up and they do that weird stuff? I'll show you. Yeah. Oh man, it just drives me bonkers. I wish I had a tripod. I don't have a tripod. I came all this way and forgot to pack a tripod. Okay. And I have, but I can mimic it. Okay. So you know how those people, before getting on the airplane, they're doing all this stretching and they're like, oh, like they're getting ready to do a marathon or something. You're just getting ready to sit on an airplane, and you're just getting ready to sit in this seat. How hard is it to sit in this seat for 5 hours? And you're like, huh, huh. And then I'm trying to sit in my seat. Here I am, Miss Katie, sitting in her seat. And then you got the guy in the aisle going, and then his woman starts massaging his back. Oh, it was so creepy. So yeah, the Seattle to Miami flight was kind of meh. I kind of wish I had paid the $200 to upgrade on that leg. Those people were weird. And the stewardesses were kind of lecturing them, so it was kind of funny. Like, hey, you got to stay out of the aisle. Because they kept just standing in the aisle, being so super obnoxious. It's just bleh. And then his woman was a arm seat hog, those kind of people, where she's on the aisle seat, and this poor guy in the middle, he's like this, just kind of trying to lay on his tray, they're in front of me. And then his woman, he's got her arms way out there, and she's like, brah, brah. So you're gonna see some video, because I went stealth mode. I thought, I'm not gonna put up with having to be around their BS without me getting something out of it. So I shot video. So I'm gonna edit that up. I mean, that's one of those, oh, I'm stuck on an airplane with these people. I hope they're not staying at my hotel. I hope they're not from Alaska. I hope you're just like, I hope I never see them again, but I hope my video, doesn't reach them, but it gets out there. Because I've had videos where people say, hey, that was me in the video. So I'm like, oh, okay. At McDonald's in North Pole. I got to catch up with the comments, guys. I'm just like, yep. Because now I'm hands-free from the thingy bang. Let's see. Let's get back into it. Let's see. Hello there, Giancarlo. Hello, lady. Ciao from Italy. I was in Italy a year ago today. Well, I left for Italy. I left for Rome a year ago today. Isn't that cool? Yeah, on January 14th. Yeah. Selena the Celestial. Hello from Australia. I am trying to plan a trip to Australia this year. This year, I want to try to hit the Bahamas, Costa Rica, Australia, and Japan. So that's the bucket list for this year. I've already got Adak, Alaska, the Aleutian Chain Island booked. And I got Maui booked, and this current trip booked. And then Anchorage booked for medical appointments, more scans. They're ordering more. But, oh well, I have to do all that so I can travel, because I do need clearance from my doctors. My doctors don't want me traveling if they haven't done all the blood draws multiple times and tweaked my medications, make sure everything is good for travel, and that I travel with the medications that I have to have. So yeah, yesterday was kind of hit and go. I was like, oh no, what if the pharmacy's closed? Is it Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday? Is it open on Monday? I was like, oh no, I might have to cancel the trip, but that's next week. So I was able to go to the pharmacy at Chief Andrew Isaac Health Center in Fairbanks, Alaska, and get the prednisone, because I would not be able to travel if I did not have that prednisone, because I would be in bad shape. So, arg, I know it. Ik may. Broken lady. Oh yeah, what I was talking about. Andy, hi. How much is 86,000 seconds? Lol, says Benny. Hopefully long enough, right? Miami isn't that part of Los Angeles too. I know I'm from LA, but yeah, Lucifer. No, Miami, Florida. Like Los Angeles, California is on the West Coast. But yeah, Miami is very close to Cuba and the Caribbean and all that, and the Gulf, Mexican Gulf and all that. I did kind of want to try to make this trip where I had more time here to go on to the Bahamas, but I want to wait for Alaska Air to have a really good sale, because Alaska Air flies to the Bahamas. So I want to turn that one into a mile run too, because this year, every year I try to hit the 40,000 air mile mark of elite qualifying miles, because that's the best year to hit. But this year, I think I might try again for the 75,000 K. MVP Gold status, which is the top status with Alaska and American Airlines. But yeah, I'm learning a lot about all the airlines worldwide. Um, and like I like to travel to discount airlines if I'm in the UK, Jetstar or EasyJet, or no, Jetstar is Asia, EasyJet, Ryanair. What's the other one? There's a lot of them in Asia, like to like Vietjet. Um, but anyway, I could ramble on about airlines. I love flying. 24 hours, Benny vibes. Yep, I'm going to be here for 24 hours. Basically, sleep a lot. Benny vibes. Okay, Rutiel. Good night. Good night to Rutiel. Benny vibes. BRB. Okay, now let's go get this whatchamacallit going. This is a wonky. I know this is a wonky hotel. TV, bathroom, bed. This is a bizarre Spring Hill Suites. Okay, time to let's get some porridge going. Let's get this kettle going. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I've heard that people do yucky things to the kettles, and they do yucky things to the coffee makers. So I have my Japanese coffee, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that the water is safe in Miami. So this thing is super cool. I love how it collapses. It's epic. Now, let's put it to the test. My phone is getting too hot. There. That should work. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Now, I learned something with this thing, as I would push down and then it would collapse and it would be hot boiling water. I was like, ow! So you have to be careful and be just real gentle with it. All right, let's get our kettle going. We got a right proper plug here. Let's get our food. I'm gonna first have some porridge in my lovely kettle. Just gonna put that there now. Okay. I got this bowl at Walmart in Anchorage. It's a Halloween bowl for 99 cents. It's my porridge bowl. Okay, and then I got my Japanese coffees that have the filters and everything, so I don't have to use their coffee maker, because I don't know what people have done in this thing. I've heard nasty things, so I don't want to use those anymore. So my kettle, my Japanese coffee, my sweeteners to put a little bit of the Japanese caramel latte. So I love traveling that way. There. And then I got my pho. Yay! And then at the Alaska Lounge, I picked up some peanut butter at the Alaska Lounge. I renewed my annual membership on that. I'll have to explain that to you guys, how to do that, so I can have my pho noodles with my peanut sauce. Let's see. Oh, wow, we got 20 people in here. How am I going to keep up? Good night. Glad to see you today. A familiar face. Yes, Tom. You have a familiar Christmas tree. Let's get this thing cranking, and then I'll get back to the comments. Let me get the power outlet and get it going. Oh boy, I'm excited about traveling with this kettle. Gotta have a kettle. Okay. There we go. Exciting. Okay, now I get some comments going. Normal, girl, you purty. Thanks. Stevie, hi. Lucifer, yes. I've always think Miami Beach is located in LA. Well, yeah, no, I'm next to Cuba and Dominican Republic and the Bahamas. Really close to the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, the whole Caribbean, Miami Keys. The would be trying to think, southernmost. Is it Maui or okay, is Hawaii the southernmost or Florida? I'm gonna have to look that up. because I know Alaska is the northernmost, easternmost, and westernmost. Yes, Alaska. Some trivia for you there, because Alaska is the easternmost because we cross over the international date line on one area. So yeah, we're the closest for east, west, and north. Stevie says, please say my name, say my name. That's a nice kettle. Retractable, I see. Yes, I love this kettle, and it holds a lot of water. I'm excited. Kettle, I love it. Yes, it's a kettle, like proper kettle. John says, hi. Zane says, do you know what that shirt means? Hi. Wakarimasu. It says, okay, nan de ya nen noe Osaka. Yeah, I've learned how to read a lot of Japanese characters because I get curious and I want to learn. So yeah, no way. Nande yan. Son says it better. Nande yanen. Nande yanen. He does it better. He always corrects me. Okay, this one regular. I'm gonna put a maple and brown sugar one in as well. This is gonna be 3 because I'm gonna have my pho noodles later. I better catch up on reading. Tom, want to come to Alaska? Marie says, yep, I just flew from Alaska and I'm going back tomorrow. Thomas Unger. For Falco. She is from Alaska. Yep, I'm doing a mile run. Beginning of the year, elite qualifying status, beginning mile run. People wonder how I travel a lot, how I do it, and how I get upgraded to first class, and how I get to go to lounges, and because I can go to lounges when I travel international too with the Alaska Lounge Pass that I buy. So it's pretty cool. And then I can also go to the American Airline Lounge at the Miami Airport. Not the flagship or not the Premier Lounge, but I can go there with my Alaska Lounge pass that I just bought. It pays for itself after, goodness, because I don't pay for food when I travel. I don't eat at restaurants. I don't buy food. I go to the lounges and I eat at those places. And then my husband and my son get to come in with me too on my pass. So it's a win. It's like I pay $450 for the whole year for my one pass, which is good for my husband and my kid and my family. I can bring them in and we all eat. So we get drinks, food. I packed up some food from the lounge for my lunch on the airplane. I had a lovely lunch, a lovely breakfast, lovely snacks. Got my peanut butter to go with my pho. Picked up some extra sugar packets because I'm, like to put a little bit of sugar in sometimes on this or my coffee. So it's boiling. It's exciting. Okay, back to the comments. Got to catch up. Marie says, I'm in Alaska. Cool. Yep, I live in the North Pole, Marie. Where do you live? I'm trying to remember. It's like on the tip of my tongue, Marie. Say it, Marie. I cannot remember where Marie is at. But tell me. Oh, you're Native Alaskan. So am I. Yep, I'm a Nupiaq. What are you, Marie? We might be related. What's your village? Let's see, Lucifer, do you turn the AC on when you sleep or let the wind come through? Use electric fan because I know you're used to cold temperatures in Alaska, I think. Well, we keep our house warm during the winter. 65 degrees Fahrenheit. I came into the hotel room. The AC is already on. I was like, oh, it's good enough in here. Oh, it's ready. So, yeah, good enough for me. Okay. Oh. Woohoo! It's exciting. I get to have my clean hot water, not the God knows what they've done in that coffee maker water. Okay, there we go. Now get back to kettles. Marie was born here. Yep, I was born in Fairbanks during the flood of '67. Matthew, I'm on your time zone, Matthew. Hello from the East Coast. Now Benny and Marie, you guys are behind 4 hours, and everybody else is a little bit closer to the East Coast time zone now. Let's see. Benny says, nice, Marie. Yep, Benny's in North Pole. He's just down the road from where I live. Everybody in North Pole says that, right? Alaska Native. You're in Anchorage. That's where it was. Anchorage. I almost wanted to say Seward, but that was somebody else who's in Seward, somebody else who's in um, whoa. It's next to Homer, but it's and next to Soldotna. Oh, what is the name of that little town? Somebody help me. It's not. It's when you drive past Soldotna. Sterling. There's somebody in Sterling. Somebody in Kenai. Marie's in Anchorage. Jeremy's in Anchorage, and the other Jeremy's in Juneau. So we got to keep all these Alaskans straight. Let's see. Yeah, Anchorage. I was just there. I took off from Anchorage, Fairbanks to Anchorage, routing to Seattle. The wind cleared up in Anchorage. You guys got some bad wind, and all your jumbo jets had to be diverted to Fairbanks. The large cargo aircraft were diverted to Fairbanks, but it was easy peasy getting into the airport, landing in Anchorage this last night. So not windy, not turbulent, which was good. I was glad. Let's see. Hey, my last name is Metek Goruk. Ah, cool. Let's see. Metek Goruk. Well, okay. You know how the missionaries came into the villages and they gave my family the last names of Adams. Johnson, Adams, you know. But we still retained the family Inupiaq names. So we have like Sulkayak, Tipok, Kunkak, Nakatiga, who else? I'm trying to think about all the other names. But we have retained a lot of our Apak. But my village is Gullivan. It's a Chinook, and it's close to Nome. That's the area from Wales to Nome to Gullivan, St. Mary's, Elim, that whole area. That's where I'm from, Inupiaq. So this is when we say, "Hey, are we cousins? Are we cousins?" What's your village? Where's your village? Where are you from? Doing good, Lucifer says. Matthew. Yeah, this is cool. I'm on Matthew's time zone. Let's see. Luna, hey, Luna. I'm just mixing up my porridge. But I'm taking these high doses of steroids, prednisone, for the Crohn's flare-up. It makes my eating kind of weird to where I have not eaten enough calories in the last, 40 hours. I have to force myself to eat because I forget to eat on these higher doses of steroid prednisones. But it's helping. It's making everything work correctly a little bit better. But next month they're going to do some scans. So let's see. Last time I checked, she was in the hospital. How? Yes, that's right. Hey, did she recover, Matthew? Sorry, I got to ask because I care. Yes. Yeah, we always want updates on Matthew's mom. Ooh, that's hace calor. It's hot. I could fall asleep. I could fall asleep to your voice. I look forward to future podcasts. My husband usually says I fall asleep to your voice because you just don't be quiet. He does. He can go out like a light where I'm like blah 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 talking to him, or laying in bed talking about the day, blah 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 blah. He's like, I put men to sleep. Poor guy. My husband's doing jury duty right now. But he's getting a break from what he calls adult daycare, managing 3 pizza restaurants. So
He's got 3 more days of jury duty to serve, and then he's free off the hook. And then in 2 weeks we go to Maui. Woo! I'm excited to show him where I grew up. It's gonna be cool because he's always, he knows me as Katie the Alaskan, but not Katie also is very, very connected to the Hawaiian culture, the Hawaiian language, so the Hawaiian customs and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Oh, well, I hope you get better soon. Let's see. Oh, wait. And then Marie, but no way. My last name is Metakork from Pilot Point, Alaska. Okay, cool. Yeah, my grandma always made sure she would make me say things over and over and over and get the correct sound in the throat. So I'm glad that she did that. I do want to take classes. I think it's Ilsaglik. I can't remember. Ilsaglik. I have to look it up. And Utqiagvik. I want to learn Inupiaq more, and I want to learn Inupiaq dance because there's something wrong with me. I don't have Hawaiian blood in me. I have Inupiaq blood in me, but I can hula dance. I can Tahitian dance, Filipino stick dance, and I can't dance Inupiaq dance, which I want to correct that. Let's see. Let's see, Luna. Wow, I hope you get better soon. Yeah, the prednisone steroid treatment therapy always works. It just makes me, go a mile a minute, and it makes it hard to sleep. And Lucifer is eating cookies and cream and ice cream right now while watching. Yeah, I'm just like getting my porridge in my funky, weird hotel room where never in my life. Okay, nice. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, there's the bed. Hello, there's a toilet. There's a TV. There's the bathroom right there. I think I should, I don't know. Well, see, this bed, then I can watch TV, but then I can also, look at the toilet and the sink too. Maybe just like a little slider door or something here, but they got this closet with this extra stuff. Not bad for $140. It comes with breakfast and a shuttle from the airport and back. They forgot to bring me soap, but I can slum and get the soap from there. I'm easy. So yeah, it's working out. Now let me get back to some comments. Oopsie, sorry. Put it back in the corner. Comments. And then Matthew says, thanks for caring and asking. Mom did recover from that not from the other. She still has a never-ending infection. Yep. She still has norovirus too. So it's a mess, but we are fighting through it day by day. Yes, that's what this Crohn's type stuff is. Infections, bacteria, things getting flamed up, and they got to use the drugs to attack it and say, hey, be good. And then it just goes, okay, I'll be good for a little while. And then it's like, I'm going to flip you off now. So that's what Crohn's is. That's what similar al mismo, Spanish, to what Matthew's kind of relaying with his mom, where she's, the infections in the bacteria just keep assaulting the body. And she's got the dialysis and the kidneys and that whole thing going too. My Crohn's disease is more aggressive than the kidney stuff. My Crohn's disease caused the kidney stuff. So it's messy, and you just have to live life knowing that it's going to have to always be treated, and that you're never going to escape it. So yeah, it sucks, but I definitely know what your mom's going through. So yeah, and again, everybody always gives our best to Matthew's mom. Let's see. I'm losing. Oh, you're Inupiaq. Yeah, good. Cool. So yeah, we'll just say we're cousins, Marie. Tom, Matthew for hugs. Good to see a good community like that. It's good. Lucifer, keep fighting. Marlon hug. No, Matthew hugs. Yep. Thomas, the TV is bigger than the window. I know. And it's like right there, TV in the bathroom. So good content though, kind of funny. Downstairs is just, a nice hotel. I'll be shooting video, stealth mode of the breakfast because it's free breakfast downstairs. So I have that. And I'm not paying for any food the entire trip. So that's how I like to travel. I don't like to buy food because it's so expensive. Oh my gosh, it's so stupid expensive to eat in airports. So that's where I cut most of my biggest expense out, is with not buying any food when I travel. I eat in lounges or I pack things like this and pick hotels that have the free breakfast included with it and the shuttles included. And then I use only my Alaska Airline card to do all of this. And then I earn miles on those purchases and the bumps and the bonuses. And when this trip is all said and done, I'll have enough miles to take 1.5 trips somewhere else exotic. So, and all I've put into it is the $300 for the ticket. Let's see. And the hotel and the bumps. I have to do I'm going to keep track of this whole year. So I want to try to make it as excellently amazing as possible. Let's see, Lucifer. Hugs to you, Lucifer. Thanks, says Matthew. Caretaker, hey, your boy Caretaker is here. Never fear. Hey, Caretaker, welcome back. It's good to see lots of old people coming back. Hugs to you, Lucifer. I always want to say Lucy. Lucifer. Does it come with a hot and cold shower and Netflix TV for entertainment? I don't know. I haven't turned it on yet. I just thought I better do my live stream. Oh, it's 7:20 p.m. on the East Coast. I have to get back onto my medication regimen. I can't skip anything. I have to do all the time zone adjustments. That's always the hardest part with traveling because I take medications throughout the day, 4 to 5 times a day in different times, with morning, day, night, or the nighttime stuff is different from the morning time. And so when you flip, like if I go to Japan, it flips everything. If I go to the UK, it flips everything. And so I have to wrap this up shortly and get to that. And I'll be probably up early tomorrow. And doing more shooting. Let's see. And then Marie says, hey, I'm the only one has this last name on this earth. Yes, probably. You get some good, there's some really good Alaskan names, just like Hawaiian names. So they're just like, we got the sounds. And then Hawaii, they just have 12 letters in their alphabet. Well, you got a unique name, Aunt Marie. Yes, she does. And then, yeah, my Inupiaq name is Gungak. They always make them. My grandma gave me the words that were hard ones. And then she gave my grandson, he gets Tong Nong. And I had to say it a bajillion times because I have to say it right before she passes away. So that she could pass away. Like, I'm not going to pass away until you learn to say it right, Katie. Tong Nong. No, say it like this. Tong Nong. I am grandma. No, Tong Nong. Grandma, I'm trying. Let's see. Marie says, thank you, Lucifer. Google it. Lucifer, Google what? I hope it's not naughty. My last name. I hope everyone else is faring well. Yes, Matthew. I think I'm getting norovirus now though or something. Feel like hit with Mack truck and then some. Oh goodness, no, don't get sick. I have what's called like a prednisone steroid where it's really starting to work when you feel it in your throat, into your sinuses, and then it kind of flushes through your whole body like, oh, that's the prednisone, that's the steroids. They're working. And you're just like, ah. It's intense, but it's necessary. I have to take it. And then you have to taper it down. And if you don't taper it down slow enough, It's horrific. You end up in the hospital. Ugh. I've had, 2 or 3 times I've had to go to the hospital with the taper not being slow enough. It is horrible. But I'll be tapered off of it by the time I go to Maui, so that's good. I hope everyone else is faring well, I think. And then Matthew, yep, it gets so late so fast on the East Coast. Yes, it does. Anywhere, I guess. Yeah, true. Lucifer, oh, you got 15 people with that name, Maria. Guess you aren't the only one. Hey, little mommy, good to see you here. I'm on the East Coast now. You probably see that this is what I'm doing. I'm reading the comments like I used to do when I had my bicycle. I'm eating my porridge. I just arrived in Florida. So it's good to see you, little mommy. Oh, wait, this thing has a fancy. Okay, that's better. Forgot about that. Yeah, good to see little mommy here. And Jamal, the only way I could do that is if I ascended first. My son has a shirt that says ascend. Am I just too old to understand what that means? The other day, we had like 40 people just poof, popped on here. I was like, whoa, that was a lot. I need a serviette. I'll be right back. Serviette. Oh, I could just use this washcloth. Yeah, there's a distinct musty type. I'm not in Alaska aroma here, where I can smell the sea, but kind of muggy moistness. It's a different smell. Kind of reminds me of Vietnam. The smell in the air in Miami. Hanoi. When I went to Vietnam last year. Benny, it was a lot. What was a lot? Oh yeah, Benny, it was a lot. The 40 people, I was like, whoa. Oh wow, a whole flock of Canadian geese went over. Wished I knew before it, because no one will believe me when I tell you the flock made smile, face, head, and all. Yeah, it's so cool. They'll migrate. I get gobs of birds that migrate to Alaska in the summer, and then they honk, leave. I'm like, no, stay. When you leave, it means winter's coming. So yeah, we get huge migration. We get the whales that migrate from Maui to Alaska too. They're going back and forth. Claire Bear, hey Claire Bear, here I get Claire Bear. How come you're not blue, Claire Bear? You should be blue. Even I know that. There we go. Get Claire Bear back to blue. A lot of times people have to change their password and it changes the moderator status. So I just added you back. Benny, the people, yes, lol. Do you like Yakult? No, I don't. I do not like that stuff. I like probiotic type yogurts. Chobani is probably the one I like the most. And then other ones, but Yakult, yeah. Yakult, no, I don't. I'm just like, nah, it's too liquidy. I don't like it. It's probiotic drink, good for tummy after eating. Yep, I've tried. It just makes some things make me go, bleh. No, just not gonna. My Crohn's disease makes it so that when there are flare-ups, I equate it to I'm pregnant, and smells of things or thoughts of foods just make me no. So that's how aggressive the flare-ups get with food and food aversion. Let's see. Matthew, never ever saw that before. I think that group is headed further south for the storm coming next week. Yep, this time we will see the winery mix in snow. Yeah, it's coming from Alaska to you guys, because our warm front blew in from Siberia. We warmed up to the 40s and 30s, and that means you guys are getting the cold stuff pushing in. So, yeah, sorry. Well, say sorry to Siberia because that's where it comes in from, blows through us into Canada on the whole Gulf Stream thing. So yeah, and then you'll get the warm front because we're supposed to dip back below zero again. So our weather is up and down in the winter. It's extremes, always has been. And Benny says, "Congrats on the money sign back." I know. YouTube said, "Oh, you have to wait 32 days before you can get the money sign back on." Because you have to wait for it to enable you to change the account from your other account to this account. I'm like, okay. So nothing was affected. It just was put on hold for 32 days until we were able to go in and switch the account to this account from my other old account. So cool. Matthew says, "I never knew she got demonetized." No, it was put on hold, not demonetized. Thank God. I was like, no, it's not like, I want to make my wealth on YouTube, but it is fun, having little milestones and things like, oh, yay, I made that milestone. It makes it more fun, almost, like being in Vegas and playing slot machines. It's kind of fun. So, and plus, any money I get from it, I'm just going to use to buy some dentures. That's what I figure I'll do with it. I'll buy my dentures because when I turn 60, I can get my dentures for free with the senior program in the native program up in Alaska. But before that, I have to pay $1,500 for it. So I'm like, let's see. That's what, 2.5 years from now, or 2 years, 8 months, I turn 60. But I don't think my last 3 teeth are going to last that long. Plus, these dentures don't fit right anyway. So that's what I figured I'll do. Any money that comes from this will go towards dentures. Matthew says, "Thank you." Oh, monetize again. Yes, Tom. They stuck me on hold. I'm like, dang, will put me on hold. I have a chair right here. I'm in a hotel. I could probably try to sit down, right? What a concept. Oh boy, I don't have to stand. Matthew, or as someone I know always sarcastically says, "Sorry, not sorry." Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Lol, dentures. Yep. Part of the Crohn's disease. I think the Crohn's disease was the downfall of my teeth. I put so much money into trying to keep my teeth, but my teeth just shatter around the work that's done. So they just kept having to pull out teeth because they couldn't save them. I think it's the Crohn's disease. I've had Crohn's all my life. So I think the absorption, my husband thought of this too. He says the absorption of minerals and such did not work on your teeth at all in a good way. So, oh well. And my grandma got dentures at 18, my aunt at 20, my dad probably 50s. So yeah, line of bad genetics and Crohn's disease, I think. Anyway, B-ball. Why was this suggested to me, lol? I don't know. Oh, I could take the stupid hair tie out now. Oh, there. We'll have to have that up. But welcome, B-ball. Benny, dentures. Yep. Not sure at B-Ball Analytics, but you won't be disappointed. Yep, we're a pretty good crowd here. And you want to know anything about Alaska? I'm in Florida right now. I'm going to go back to Alaska tomorrow or Hawaii. I am your resident pro on Alaska and Hawaii. Somewhat. Not really. Sorry, not sorry. I'm a dork. Marie says KL. What does that mean? I'm old, remember? KL. I'm trying to figure it out. Katie. Lol. Benny, did you say retracted loose fur? Pete Davidson also has Crohn's at age of 17. Yeah. Usually, I think you're born with it, and it just kind of keeps occurring, from baby on up to where something's not right. It was always, I had a different digestive type process than everybody else. And when I was a kid, than my brothers or my parents. something was off, always. So, but I didn't get diagnosed until my 20s. Benny, 18, yep. And Matthew says, there you go, let that hair down. When I was getting ready to leave Alaska, I said, maybe I'll brush my hair. I'm so low maintenance. It's stupid. I'm stupid low maintenance. All I cared about was packing my medications, my audio equipment, forgot my tripod. And then it's 20 minutes before I have to go. I'm like, oh, I should pack some clothes. So I usually just pack 2 t-shirts, pair of shorts, and what I'm wearing, underwear, socks. Yeah, pair of pants, long sleeve shirt, but I'm wearing it. Jacket that squishes up into next to nothing, but is warm. So I'm like, oh, maybe I should go put some clothes in my bag. And maybe I'll brush my hair. I'm so not posh. Tom, getting my dentures fitting next week, and I'm not even 40. Look at your Tifas, kids. I call them Tifas. My grandson says, Grandma, let me see your Tifas. Because Grandma's got 3 Tifas. He just is mesmerized. I go, and I pop up my bottom ones. Grandma. It's like I'm a rock star with pop out teeth. These are surprisingly, all the metal brackets have all busted off. They just pop out like a retainer almost. But I'm just making do with it as long as I can. Maybe I'll make it till 60, but I shouldn't. These teeth aren't going to last. Maybe they will. I mean, they've lasted what? This last impression was done 7 years ago. So I might make another 3 years, 2.5, 2 years, 8 months. Matthew says, so do you notice a huge change in prices? For me, I'm not leaving the hotel. I'm going to be eating breakfast with that's included with the hotel. I don't eat in the restaurants because I eat at lounges. So I've not noticed prices, but of course, airport prices are going to be stupid. I'll eat at the American Airline Lounge tomorrow and see what they got. Alaska Air Lounge has really good food at Seattle. I had a really good breakfast, and then I snagged some things for lunch for the airplane. So yeah, that's always my goal is not to pay for food when I travel. But I'll have to keep an eye out tomorrow and look at gas prices. But usually everything's so stupid cheap anywhere I go in the lower 48. I mean, I spent $8 on a gallon of milk yesterday because it's milk that is from an Alaskan dairy. And I wanted my husband to do a taste test of the Walmart $4.50 jug versus the $8 jug. And I mean, our prices get high even in Fairbanks. We're the last big city before Smallville towns, villages, and cargo, getting cargo into villages hikes that price up higher. But we could, in Fairbanks, you could drop $40 on a case of $45 on a case of toilet paper. So I ordered on Amazon for $31 and it gets brought to my door, a big, huge case. But Fairbanks has high prices too, and you just kind of get numb to it. And then when you travel, everything's cheap. Now, Maui, though, Hawaii is kind of equivalent. So Alaska and Hawaii are kind of equivalent on their pricing, which is cool because Hawaii and Alaska are the coolest states in America anyway. So yeah, right? Let's see, we got Matthew. Yes, I get like that sometimes when I start packing. My brain is in hyperdrive. I know, I was like, oh yeah, that's right, clothes. Those are like not necessary because you can buy clothes in airports. So if you forget to pack underwear. You just hand wash your underwear. You know, I'm not posh. I even bring these little things. I'll show you. This is cool. I love this. I have to go through how I pack too. These are dissolvable detergent things that you get, and they dissolve, and you can wash laundry. And they're small, and I love it. They're just little itty bitty little travel hacks there, and then you can hand wash sensitive items, or you can just travel with 2 or 3 pair of underwear and 2 or 3 pair of socks and go take a month's trip. But I always travel with 1 pair of travel pants, 1 pair of shorts. That way I can wash the pants. And they're these kind of pants. That material dries fast. It's a high wicking material. They're like $100 type pants that you get at sporting good places, and they got zipper pockets on it. This is important. Everybody listen up. This is super important. Okay, this is the trick to traveling. Somebody can rob me, take my backpack, steal my suitcase. I'm still good because they're not going to get into my zipper pocket to get my passport. And they're not going to get into this zipper pocket to get my cash. And they're not going to get into this pocket to get my credit cards. Let's see, why are they calling me? I have to call them back. That's the doctor, and I have to see. They're trying to make appointments, I think. They left some voicemails. I have to go through that. But anyway, that's how you travel and never have to worry about getting stranded. It's my firm belief your passport should be attached to your body. Everything of importance. Zipped up on ya. So these are the best kind of travel pants. I call them travel pants for that reason. Try hard to rob me if you want to get me. Spork. Oh yeah. Let's see, Lucifer. I noticed that thing you use has a spork and a fork on each end, so it's travel friendly. I thought for sure you're gonna use steel spoon or wooden spoon. I hate wooden spoons, don't you guys? I hate paper straws and wooden spoons. They're nasty. These are something that was in a gift bag for me somewhere. Should be another one. Yeah. Another one. Sportsman's Warehouse. And they're great. I love them. They're fun. And then my Walmart bowl for 98 cents. It's got Halloween on it. So yeah. You mean spork. It's a spormork. Conlar. Where did you get that? Sportsman's Warehouse. Yeah, they're pretty neat. Caitlin Ellis. Hey there. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Caitlin. Welcome back. Good to see you here. Lucifer. Wow, I'm still yapping away. An hour in? Wow. Holy cow. It's confusing what it's called. I usually use steel spoon and fork or drink it straight from the bowl. Yeah, I do that when if it's really liquidy, I'll drink it from the bowl too. Yep, same. And mismo. I like that name better. Yeah, spork. Yeah, lol. I was stupidly trying to sound it out too and figure it out. Spork. Yeah, Tom's name is pretty cool. I like that one too. The thingamajigga-digga that makes the kettle taste really good. Matthew, time to go to bed, I guess. Yep, getting there. I gotta also call back. Let's see, we're 4 hours, so 3:43. I can still call back in Alaska to the doctor appointments. They left like 3 messages. I forgot to go to them. And wander. Hey, Caleb. Hi. In Scotland. I'm in the East Coast now. I'm in Florida. So closer to your neck of the woods, Caleb. Hope you're doing well, Caleb. Lucifer, hey, has anyone watched Queen of the South on Netflix? No, I've not yet. One day I'll catch up on my Netflix list. Caleb, have you heard about the LA fires? Yep, definitely have. I was very glad that my flights were not flying into LA. My flights were going out of Seattle this time. When I went to Japan in November, we went through LA. So it's a regular hub for us to go through. So yeah, I used to live in LA for 2.5 years when I worked in film industry, and things are so dry there and too close together, and infrastructure's overrun where they don't have enough water pressure, water resources to put out large scale fires like that. And Vegas has the same problem too, because Vegas still has the same Santa Ana winds that blow in through LA over the Santa Ana mountain range into Las Vegas. So Vegas is also at risk as well, especially with the water shortages. Lake Mead in Vegas is going lower and lower and lower. S Game is me again. Yes, S Games. Hello, welcome back. Wondering, where did you go? Where? Oh, Florida. I'm in Miami, Florida. I'm doing a mile run. I am basically earning another full round trip, plus probably another half round trip, maybe a one way anywhere in America, or I have to do all the maths on it. Bean, yes. What? That's naughty, Crate. Somebody, Crate, that's naughty. I'm a grandma. Holy cow. Naughty, naughty. S Games. I've been to Vegas. It's really pretty at night. Yes, yes. I used to live up at Lone Mountain on the hillside, looking down into Vegas. It was pretty. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Tom. I didn't even want to give that person the satisfaction of me wasting my porridge eating time to delete it. Bean, it's me again. Yes, S Games. And Caleb, I gotta go to bed. Yes, definitely. For school tomorrow. It's 1:45. Yeah, get to sleep. I know. For me, it's 7:46 p.m. in Florida, so I need to get on into calling the doctors in Alaska. Okay, gotta go. Bye, bye, S Games. And so I'll finish this, do the appointments and calls a little bit later on, make my pho with my peanut sauce, unpack the other food snacks that I brought from the Alaska Lounge. So I got my dinner covered, so it's good. This is like my lunch that I skipped. Yeah, because I had a bagel and cream cheese for lunch. And what else did I eat? Oh, a small piece of banana bread that was really good. And what else did I bring? That was it. Yeah, I had a late lunch, so I was gonna have porridge. Lucifer, it's 8:46 here, and I am eating ice cream. Yep, ice cream. That's what we always call it, ice cream. My daughter, when she was little, I want some ice cream, Mama. And then she called suitcases, Mama, I got a suitcase. I want some ice cream, Mama, and I got a suitcase. Oh, and I like balloons, Mama. So those are what we say. Akim, suitcase, balaloons. Bonjour from Paris, France. Bonjour, comment ça va? My French is really bad. Really, really bad. I've been to France multiple times. I've lost track how many times. But all over France. It's fun to explore more than just Paris. I highly recommend people to explore more than just Paris. There's so much more to France to see. And I think you would agree. Archie, Lucifer, AM, yes, Brianna. Hey, Katie. Hey, Brianna. Best username. All those A's and N's. It's for Brianna. Yep, Brianna. What's that called? Good morning. Hey, good morning, Star. What do they call it? A trending tag. What is it? Moniker. Your shtick, your thing, your username is your brand. Your brand is Brianna. Those are cool usernames when they make you happy. Yeah, usernames can make you happy. How are you feeling, that's Brianna? A lot better, but because the huge steroid prednisone doses they have me on, it's called hot dosage, where it makes everything just go, hey, calm the blankety blank down inside, Katie, on all the parts that are trying to attack itself in the colon and intestinal tract, in the hot zones of the Crohn's disease flare up. And so, yeah, I'm not, hugging pillows so sick that I can't live stream, and, nauseous, and, having things go out both directions, and much better, but it's the prednisone steroids that make you just go blah, blah, blah. But I have to make sure I sleep, because it's hard to sleep when I have this. But the taper down gets to start. See, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, I have to start tapering it down slowly in time for going to Maui. And I wonder, is the audio still working good? Should be. This thing's not blinking. You guys would let me know if the audio starts to go baka baka. Baka baka. Wandering Trade Caleb. Okay, says Matthew. She is in Miami, Florida. Yeah, everything is so flat in Florida, in the the panhandle thingy, so flat, and everything's rectangles. The plat, rectangle, flat. I'm used to amazing mountains, amazing frozen oceans, and glaciers, and not flat. It's just night and day, and it's kind of cool to go from Alaska all the way to Florida. It's a haul. It's pretty cool. Let me see. I'll show you real quick too. When you get out, this is what's really cool. When you get out Google Maps and you zoom out. Okay, here I am down in Miami, right there. Okay, let's zoom out. I'm still not, where I just flew from is still not even on the map. There. That's where I flew in from. I have to really zoom out to be able to get it. There. Florida. That's a long stretch. Trying to get it on the same page, barely right now. That's always mind-boggling. So now you can see how when I say Alaska, we're closer. Come on, load up. Here's Japan. We're closer to Japan than we are to Seattle. So when I go to Adak, I'm going to be, where's Adak? Adak. There's Attu. Attu is the last island in America, and it's right next to Kamchatsky. I always say it wrong. And Sapporo. See, you could easily get on the same map with the island of Attu in Japan. We are so close, right there to there. So, yeah, I will be going to the island of Adak. Here it is. I will be going to Adak in April, right there. And this is mind blowing. I will be right here on the earth, and that is still America, right there. That's crazy cool, isn't it? Traveling's epic. The globe is epic. I love learning about the world and seeing everything. Okay, now back to comments. Bonjour. Mm-hmm. Lucifer, it's been a while. Remember we used to sing Brianna, Brianna. Memorable. I know. Da, 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 Brianna, Brianna, Brianna. Dejan, good afternoon. Earth is flat. Okay. I guess I've been to the edge of the world. Matthew, yeah, lol, yep, everything is flat here. Yeah, Florida, it's so flat in Florida. Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, oh yeah, flat, 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 flat. No, the Alaska Pipeline. Mount McKinley, also known as Denali. Glacier, 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 glacier. Icebergs, dead ahead. Amazing snow-capped mountain ranges. I could make a commercial. Okay, yeah, I'm getting rummy. Shows the screen, it's backwards. I thought it was me at first seeing it wrong. Yeah, study Alaska and how close we are. I mean, we're only what 2 kilometers away from Russia at land point. You know, our water's border, the Bering Strait is our, you know, we have a water border. But yeah, I'm sick when I'm in my yard on my bicicleta exercising. I'm only 600 miles away from Russia. So it's kind of cool to be able to come all the way down here to the lower tip of Florida from the northernmost state. Marie, Gayam, let's see, Lau Matthew. Lau, what is wrong with me today? Where are you going? Where you go? I go from Alaska to Florida, Florida back to Alaska. Traveling, getting some miles and starting the year off with the elite qualifying program. A lot of people do this. I'm trying to do it. I always say every year, why should I wait till December when you have to like cram it in? You need like 3,000 more air miles in order to get to the next status tier. You're like, dang it, why didn't I do it early on, like in February or January? So that's what this trip was. I was like, you know, I'm gonna be kicking myself in December because I didn't take that trip to Miami for $300. Or this time, I'm gonna get 3,000 elite qualifying miles for this trip, which is good. I think 3,000. No, not 3,000. 8,000 or 9,000. Duh. That's a low number. Let's see. Brianna dancing. That's a cute emoji. Matthew, she's in Miami. Let's see. Well, thank goodness, traveling that far a distance, you haven't fallen off the edge of the earth yet. Yep. And I took the longer routing too. I can get from Fairbanks to Florida, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, Miami in 12 hours. I mean, it's if you just do the Fairbanks, Seattle, Florida, they have that one a lot quicker. But the turnaround was the layovers were too short. I don't like to risk that, especially on something short like this, because we did have delays on this one. That's why it took 15 hours. It could have been an hour less. If you ever come to the Philippines, I've got a place for you located in Baguio City. Hope I said that right. Yep, I did go to the Philippines last year, Manila. I was overnight layover in the airport, and that was really unique. Staying in the in-transit area, transit lounge. Yeah, it wasn't a lounge. It was just put a blanket out on the floor, because Philippines Air, they give you a toiletry kit and blankets, and you take them because you're going to be using them in the airport to sleep on the floor. But I had fun. They sell a lot of mangoes in the airport. Mangoes. You know, mango products everywhere in the airport in Manila. Let's see. Tom, I've been there a few times. Last time on the way to Sagada. Where's Sagada at? Now I'm curious. Matthew, well, that's really fast too as well. Yeah, it's pretty fast. You can get from Alaska to the East Coast pretty quick. Lucifer. Oh, I hate that road. It's making me dizzy at Tom. Oh, Sagada. Is that like the road to Hana on Maui? All curvy and in bad shape? Like me? I couldn't resist insulting myself. That would make a great t-shirt. All curvy and out of shape. That's a good one. Hey, yep, you want a good driver for that long mountain trip. Oh yeah, I've seen some people talk about that. Ah, Pikachu, Pikachu. Oh yes, still alive. Yay! I know, I'm in Miami. I still remember being in Osaka and saying, Pikachu's on here. And there's a Pikachu outfit right here. Yeah, that was in Osaka. Lucifer, it's like a canyon drive, but full of trees and falls and gravel. Ooh, yeah, okay, I could imagine that. We have some really sketchy roads in Alaska I won't drive on. And then, you know, they get washed out and things like that too. Really dangerous. And then you get stuck, and then there's a big old grizzly bear with its cubs. You're like, oh crap. But everybody has a gun when they do that kind of driving around in their car for that reason. Lol. Yes, I saw that. Lol. Yeah, I know. It's still funny when I was like, oh, perfect. Pikachu's on here. I'm looking at Pikachu Pikachu outfits in Osaka. Matthew, are you even for real right now? Next time we're a guy, I'm glad I wasn't taking a drink when you said all curvy and out of shape, describing a road, but you put it on a shirt. All curvy and out of shape. Or curvy in the wrong spots. Gravity is not our friend as we get older. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, it is 8 o'clock and I've got to end this live stream. I got to wash out the bowl. I got to get my medications going. I got to call back the 3 messages from the doctors because they've been leaving messages. Yeah, so I got to end this and get back onto the medical routine. I got this going, so now I can take a huge handful of more medication, more side effects, blah, 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 blah. Matthew, Pikachu laughing. Matthew, that's just terrible. I have a corner with your name on it right over there. Yeah. Best call the doctors. Yep. Gotta definitely do that. What more are they gonna do? I hate the scans that they order. It's always, here, drink this nasty stuff. Here's 4 big, huge things to drink. Come on, drink it every half hour. Finish that. Like, oh. And then, you know, they radiate you, pump this stuff through IVs, and just like, miserable. But gotta do it. I can't complain because everything is covered 100%. So yeah, I'm very blessed. I just have to always say that. Be blessed and thankful that I get to have constant scans and tests and probes and poking and all that, and surgeries. And so, yeah. Have a good evening in hot Miami. Yeah, the weather's nice because we just had 44 degrees. So it's in the 70s here. I'm like, oh, it's a little bit warmer. It was colder in Seattle than it was when I left Fairbanks. So I was like, it's kind of burnt Seattle. So, yep, got to call the doctor. Sounds hectic schedule. I see. Yeah, I want to kind of make it not a hectic schedule. Just like, chill, get all these routines, things done that I have to do so I don't get sick. Eat the correct foods. Yeah. and hope for the best. Thank you, Pikachu. Oh, nice weather. Yeah, it's going to be dipping back down though into the single digits and negative digits back in Alaska and Fairbanks area, North Pole area. So, but we'll get to get out of it again because I'll go to Maui at the end of this month too with my husband and stepson. So that's going to be fun. Okay, nice weather. Don't get too burnt. Yes, Matthew, I got burnt when I went to Maui. I forgot to put that sunscreen on. Yeah, I'm gonna be ready with that because my husband burns quicker than I do. So yeah, but okay. So I'm gonna say bye and I'm gonna say adios because so much Spanish here, and I keep wanting to speak Spanish. I mean, everybody's like English Spanish mixed with the words, and then it's like, and I start doing it because that's what I know in Spanish. Lots of words, but putting them together, I'm kind of mull. Uh, Spanglish. Okay, see you again next stream. Yeah, tomorrow. I will be live streaming tomorrow. Bon voyage. Adios. Yes. And Cleonakpak, thank you very much, as always. And, you know, the room, I get to go rest on the bed over there, look at the TV, and stare at the bathroom. This room's interesting. Good content, this room. All right, so I'm gonna go. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you so much. It's been fun. And I will see you mañana, tomorrow. We do that, Spanish and English. Yes, bon voyage. Yeah, hasta la vista. See you mañana. Yeah, see you mañana. English with bye. Sayonara. Adios. Yeah, I forgot the other one. Ahui ho, malama pono. Yeah, okay, bye bye. All right, see you mañana.